I retired, I retired from the sport. I feel like a lot of things didn't go my way. A lot of, this show wasn't, I feel like things was against me that day, and the powers that be were against me that day. People didn't want me to win, and the only way I was going to win that fight is if I knocked him out. And as I sat down and I was thinking about it, the judge gave me 2 rounds of that 12-round fight. I won most of those rounds. I won about 8-9 rounds of that fight. How are you going to give me 2 rounds? Like, if you're going to rob me, at least make it a bit more even so it can look like, it's a close fight. But this guy blatantly came out and said, listen, I don't give a fuck about you, OD. 2 rounds. I'm like, whoa. So, now I know I've got to knock these guys out, and I could have knocked him out in a fight, but it's okay. I'm not here to talk about what could have been. It's past, and I need to get over it.
It's one of those fights. It was so close. Do you know what I mean? The ref put it down to a single point in the fight. And if it was the last 10 seconds, if that was the case and that didn't happen, it's Geraldine.
I know.
What up?
Of course you can come through.
If that didn't happen, it would have been a different result. So in my opinion, let's do it again. I'm sure the fans will love that.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fans will love that. But with both, it was a hard fight. It was a tough fight. We both had to really dig deep and show some character. It was good, really good, but I think it was very entertaining for the fans. It would be something that I would love to do again, and I'm sure he would.
Big news yesterday, Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora rematch
Gonna be a
on.
great fight.
Who have you got?
Dillian. I think Dillian. I think after he lost to Joshua, his boxing game stepped up tenfold. He's always been a great fighter. He can have a tear up, but his boxing ability after the Joshua defeat, I think he really checked himself after that. And since then, you can see his boxing skills come on leaps and bounds, and I just think that this time round he's gonna have a bit too much for Chisora.
Okay. How did you have the first fight?
To be honest, I think it was Chisora's,
A lot of people say that.
Yeah, I think it was, to be honest. But I do think this time round, Dillian's got it.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Now, a fight that we all want to see is Kell Brook, Amir Khan.
Oh.
How do you think that would go if it did come about?
I mean, do you know what? I think Brook's got that in the bag, to be honest with you, bro. I really do. I do. I think he'd have too much for Amir. I think, I've always rated Amir. I think he's a great fighter. I do. Everyone's always like he's got glass chin, but I think he's a good fighter. But I think Brook, there's just something about him. There's an extra layer to him. I think there's just an extra layer to him. There's an extra grit. So I think I don't think that I'll go past 3. I really don't.
It's been talked about for like 5 years, that fight now. Do you think it'll actually happen?
It will happen because the people want it to happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Money talks, innit? So it's going to happen. It's just when will it happen? It will happen.
One more fight I want to ask you about. December the 1st, LA, Wilder Fury.
All day, mate.
Yeah?
All day. Look, you know what? I've spoke about Fury a lot tonight, and for me, I'd probably say he's my favourite fighter at the minute. Obviously, I love Joshua. I think he's a great fighter. But I think with Tyson going through all the stuff he's been through over the last few years, the mental health issues, the drug problems, it's a dark place. You know what I mean? And to come back from that in the manner that he has, with the focus, the hunger, the grit, the determination to be the best once again, that shows so much character in a man. And I've always rated him as a boxer, as a fighter, but after that whole drama, it just made me have a whole different level of respect and admiration for the man. And I think when it comes to boxing skill, ability, technical ability, I don't think there's anyone in the world that can stand up to him in a minute. I really don't. I think like Wilder, I mean, he just swings, doesn't he? I've not watched any fight of his where I thought, you know what, there's something about him. He's got a, I mean, if he hits you, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? You're in big trouble. But I think someone who can box in a ring with him, they'll outbox him. They'll outbox him because they'll just move, cover up when they need to cover up, and then they'll just catch him on the counter. And because he opens himself up so wide when he goes in with them swings, if someone works out what he's doing, he's in trouble. So I do think Fury will take him.